In the cold, vast expanse of the Andromeda Galaxy, the Zorith Empire stood as an unyielding colossus of conquest and power. Their battleships, with their sleek, metallic exoskeletons, prowled the cosmos like predators in search of new prey. General Karath, a towering figure with eyes like molten gold, commanded respect and fear from all who served under him. His reputation as a ruthless tactician was unparalleled, and his disdain for weakness was well known. One fateful day, Karath's fleet descended upon a minor planet in the Sol system, Earth. The Zorith Empire had long believed Earth to be a primitive, insignificant world, one they could easily subdue and add to their growing list of conquests. Little did they know, the human spirit was about to challenge their assumptions. As the Zorith forces began their invasion, Karath's troops encountered what they assumed to be the Earth's defenders. The Zorith technology was superior, their weaponry far beyond anything Earth had ever seen. They brushed aside the initial resistance effortlessly, their laser beams and plasma rifles cutting through the ranks of the human soldiers like a hot knife through butter. In the midst of the chaos, a peculiar figure caught Karath's attention. Amidst the rubble and wreckage, a single soldier stood his ground. He was a scrappy human, barely more than a boy in Karath's eyes, and armed with nothing more than a battered rifle and a worn-out helmet. The Zorith general found the sight both amusing and infuriating. This feeble attempt at resistance was laughable. Karath approached the lone soldier with a smirk, his voice echoing with disdain. "Is this the best your world has to offer? A pitiful display of weakness. Do you truly believe you can challenge the might of the Zorith Empire?" The human soldier looked up, his eyes burning with determination. He didn't respond with words but instead tightened his grip on his rifle, ready to make his stand. Karath let out a booming laugh, the sound reverberating through the desolate landscape. "You are a mere insect compared to the might of my forces," Karath declared. "Prepare to be crushed under the weight of our superior power." Just as Karath was about to order the soldier's elimination, something extraordinary happened. The soldier dropped his rifle and slowly removed his helmet. To Karath's shock, he revealed a face not of fear but of calm defiance. It wasn't the face of a beaten human but of someone who had seen far worse. Karath's laughter faltered. "Wait a moment. Why do I recognize that face?" The soldier, with a calm yet defiant tone, finally spoke. "Because you've been fighting humans like me for years, General, and every time you think you've won, we're the ones who come out on top. We may not have the technology or the numbers, but we have something much stronger: willpower and courage." Karath's eyes widened in disbelief. The soldier's simple words were a stark reminder of the countless times Earth had defied overwhelming odds. The general had underestimated humanity's resolve and strength, mistaking their apparent weakness for actual frailty. Before Karath could fully process this revelation, the soldier's comrades began to regroup. They were not many, but they were fierce. They fought with a tenacity that confounded the Zorith, using guerrilla tactics and resourcefulness that turned the tide of the battle. It was the start of a relentless resistance, one that the Zorith had never anticipated. As the days turned into weeks, the Zorith forces found themselves locked in a protracted struggle against a foe they had underestimated. The once easy conquest became a fierce, bloody conflict. General Karath, humbled and increasingly frustrated, came to respect the strength of the human spirit. In the end, the battle for Earth was far from over, but one thing was clear to Karath. The humans were not to be dismissed or underestimated. Their strength lay not in their technology or their numbers, but in their unyielding will to fight for their home and their freedom. And so, as Karath surveyed the battlefield, he couldn't help but grudgingly admire the very weakness he had once laughed at. The human soldier, who had once seemed so insignificant, had proven to be a symbol of an unbreakable spirit, one that even the mightiest empire in the galaxy had to reckon with.